The final episode of the White Lotus Season 3 is just around the corner, and I think it's safe to say that it's held its own against the previous two seasons. Season 2 was always going to be a difficult season to travel, but it managed to provide a set of characters that we like, are disgusted by, and are also suspicious. But as well as that, we have got a mysterious story at the heart of it, where we genuinely don't know who is going to make it back from a holiday alive. Will Timothy die? Will all of his family be killed? Will Rick and Chelsea die? Or will Belinda die? There are so many different options on who might succumb back to the curse of the White Lotus. And I thought I'd share who I feel it could be, as well as that I will also going to share how I feel the ending part each of the surviving character as well as. So let's get into it. Here is the White Lotus season 3 every character ending prediction. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers, Saxon Ratliff. I think one of the casualties that we are going to have in the season final of the White Lotus is the Saxon. We have seen Saxon be this person that care for nobody but himself, have this drive within him to be successful no matter what consequences it came. And all he wanted to do was spend a night with a girl on the trip. However, after spending a night with a girl and his brother as well since, then we have seen a slight change in the character, a bit of development, him being disgusted by what happened, and he now looks like he's going to trying to change a person, even leaning into meditation, something that he didn't really agree with in the status to begin with based on his interaction with Piper. However, I think this is the show leading us down a pathway of thinking that he could potentially go home and be a better person, when in reality he will not even get the opportunity to that, because he is going to die on the floor of his villa. I think Timothy Ratliff is going to make the potion protein shake with the deadly fruit from the Pong Pong Tree outside, and Jaclyn is going to be the person that will end up drinking it. I think this could happen in one of two ways. The first is that Timothy might have an epiphany after he's made it, and he could get interrupted by the family, which could ultimately lead him to confess to what he could did back home, and that their lives were going to be changed. However, there was a speech that he made during the season final trailer where he said I love you all so much, which I think is during his confession. So I don't actually think any death within that family will be deliberate. This could then lead Zigzag to take a drink from it, as it could be on the kitchen side, and it could be just accidental. It is said that the fruit is caused death in most cases of ingestion, so by the time Zigzag even take a little bit of it, it will be too late. This will be powerful, because in a season where it seemed like Timothy planned on killing his family the entire time, the death that could occur might end up happening by accident. Once he changed his mind, Timothy Ratliff end up killing Zexon, that could see him being taken by authorities at the end of the season. As I mentioned in Zexon's section, I think Timothy is going to come to the realization that killing his family is not the most sane option. Maybe the bottomless bottle of laser beam might finally run out. He might start seeing sense again. I think he's going to open up to his family and be honest with them, with Zigzag potentially being the victim. I think that's what makes the most scene. I don't see how Timothy will get everybody to take a sip of the shake, as the like of Victoria and Pepper up definitely wouldn't unless the poison something else for them. But I think the death count will just be ridiculously high if that was the case, as much as Timothy has been saying that he had rather die than face the consequences back home.